Thank you, Senator Shaheen. We'll do a round of 5-minute questions now. I want to start, Mr. Stevens, with you. I don't know how familiar you are with the AUKUS agreement, but it's been kicking around here for a while, and there's a lot of us who worked hard to get where we are with it. It's really breathed some life into our relationship with the Aussies, and certainly underscored the importance of our relationship with Great Britain. Can you give me your thoughts on AUKUS? I really think that in decades to come, people will look back at AUKUS because I really think it has the potential of becoming a NATO-like agreement for the Indo-Pacific. Your thoughts?
Senator Risch, thank you for that question. I would agree with you. I think AUKUS has great potential. Now, what I've read about it is unclassified. I know in my preparation for this hearing, I've learned a lot of acronyms, one of them being, I believe it's ITAR, the transfer of technology, and that seems to be, let's say, a roadblock to helping that AUKUS really get going. I know there's very sensitive things involved in it, and if I'm confirmed, I look forward to learning more about that and helping find ways that we can address those issues. But I agree with you. I think AUKUS has great potential, not only for the U.S.-UK shipbuilding industry and the Australian shipbuilding industry, but as a deterrent in the Pacific.
You're right about ITAR. It's caused some difficulty that it shouldn't be causing. It's a rub between what we believe, the first branch of government believes ITAR is, and what the previous second branch of government, previous administration thought it should be. There's a lot of classified information you'll get after you are confirmed in that regard, and I hope you'll put it to good use and get those barriers out of the way so we can continue to move AUKUS forward. Mr. Barrack, Turkey is the most challenging ally, and I use that word cautiously when talking about Turkey. They're doing some things that are just awful. I've gone round and round with Erdogan head to head on things that he has done, not the least of which is putting the S-400s in his country. I personally held up the F-35s that he purchased. They're still sitting here in the United States. They've been paid for, but I've told him they're not moving until those S-400s are gone from Turkey. He is, when we've given him a couple of off-ramps, which he hasn't taken, they're a real problem. And they are a member of NATO, and we have to deal with them. I wish you well as you go forward with them. We've had a number of ambassadors that have been interesting from Turkey as we've gone along. Have you had any contact with the Turkish government over your career or in recent times, or as you're getting ready for this?
Thank you, Senator Risch. Yes, I've had contact dealing as a businessman within Turkey, where I gained great respect, by the way, for the entrepreneurs, for the business, for our trade opportunities. It's the spice road. It has a history of dealing with other cultures. I think the key to all of this is for us to once and for all look at the opportunity as a one government process, not an event picking away at various issues. My goal would be that we create what our priorities are, what the message is, understand from the Turkey government what their priorities and message is, and we create a firm and structured process to actually get those things done. I think the President's message of peace, prosperity, and security is also a message for the Turkey population. We have lots of wood to cut, and my hope is that a combined executive legislative basis will allow our teams, our mission on the ground to do what they do best in diplomacy.
I don't think the Turkish population is the problem, to be honest with you. I think the problems and the issues there go to a lot higher level than what the population is. But I wish you well. You have quite a challenge. Senator Shaheen.